It was all pretty relaxed and focused as well, which was good, but we were just happy to be there and to compete.
For all these players, it's a very special day, so there's a lot of excitement around the group.
Training the day before, and then the sort of reality kicks in that you've got a big final to play.
I think we were very comfortable batting first, and there's always nerves around in a final, but the sun was out and it just seemed like a batting day. And the way things played out with Riley and Tom, they batted exceptionally well.
If we get a bat first, we need a big total, something to defend. Those guys batted phenomenally well.
Big final, big day out of Lords. Everyone was just slightly nervous to see what would happen. When they started so well, I think it just calmed us all down.
Lovely stroke from Riley Rousseau. He gets his first boundary.
And greeted with a beautiful shot from Tom Alsop.
And will bring a half century. Very measured, very calm. That will certainly calm the nerves of the dressing room.
Played really well.
It's always nice when you've got someone on the other end also scoring runs, and Tom, I think he only played a handful of games in the Winder Cup and came in the final on the big stage and really put his hand up very well for the team. Just with his contribution on the other end was fantastic and set us in very, very good stead come the back end of the innings. So
50 for Rousseau.
Well, you felt it was coming. The big shot, that is.
I think that was just so crucial, in the final. Everyone's a little bit nervous, the change room. You wait to see what the pitch is doing, everything like that. And they went out and blazed it from ball one.
There was just a sense, okay, we're okay now, and from there it just kept building, and that partnership continued. We knew what we had in the hut in terms of what players we had to come. I just felt this is a really good place to work. Riley a couple of big sixes. His running between the wickets is always fantastic. He's got great energy at the crease, and I think he adds an awful lot with that.
when I reached about 50, then I realised, okay, well, I am settled now. I need to make a big score for the team.
100 for Riley Rousseau, a moment to remember. It's been an innings of real quality for Hampshire.
Probably not my best or my most flashy innings ever, but definitely one of the most memorable innings. To score 100 in a final is really an achievement, and I really enjoyed it.
That is a massive hit. He didn't even bother moving after hitting that. Well, that is sheer power. Up and over extra cover, there was width, but you still got to play it. That is an excellent bit of batting.
Connects this time. That's going to sail over long on. Very neat from Sam Northeast.
Finals are funny things, all it takes is one or two batsmen from their team, and they had a couple of batsmen in the top 3 in the country at the time in that competition, so we knew that we were up against it no matter what score we put on the board.
Cut away. Out of the park from the second it hit the back.
We knew they were going to come out the blocks blazing, but it's one of those things that you've got to hang in there no matter how much you're getting hit around the park.
And Heino was in particularly good form. He had a wonderful series, so he was a key player. But there was a brilliant run out that saw the back of him.
I thought he's never going to take this run, but he set off. As soon as it got into my hand, actually, as I released it, I knew straight away that it was on target. And as I hit the stumps, I knew it was out too, but got a little bit of a clattering afterwards, but it was all well worth it in the end.
Bergie's run-out changed the game. It was an unbelievable run-out from him. It was a special piece of fielding and a special moment in the game.
It sort of just changed the game, I think, that feeling, of just taking those regular wickets.
Baldrum, I knew he ate a lot of dot balls, but he scored off loose balls, so I personally thought if we just contain him more, he's going to give us a chance to get him out.
Yeah! Gone! That's the big breakthrough that Hampshire needed. Chris Wood.
I was in quite a lot of pain throughout, to be honest. It was probably as bad a pain as I've been in. So, but looking back now, it was 100% worth it. I know I'm quite quick across the ground, and I think the adrenaline of the moment, I just almost felt like I couldn't really feel my body. Just got there quickly and released it, and down the hill I just felt like I was always in with a chance to run out if I hit. And when it left my hand, it kind of looked like it was going to be close to the stumps if not hitting, and then after the bounce it just looked like it was going to hit. And yeah, obviously a great feeling, but looking up on the big screen and seeing he was short was my moment of the day, definitely.
Brilliant from Mason Crane, bad back and all.
On that final day, everything just gelled for us. We took every catch, every run-out opportunity was given out, which was great, and the momentum was great for us. I think we couldn't have played a better game of cricket in that competition, and we saved it for the final.
Oh, out if he hits, yes! Hampshire's fielding today has been superb. It's another direct hit.
I think the fielding is probably what won us that final.
The call again, he's going to have to wait for Podmore. There's a mix-up. Tight, I think he's gone.
I don't think I relaxed until that final wicket was taken. I still, with Bilbo was in good nick, and he can take a game away from anyone when he's in that type of form. So I just thought until that, every wicket I was just like ticking it down and going, right, okay, that's that danger out of the way, and that. But until Bergie took that last wicket, I was still right. Let's keep on it. Let's make sure this is done, because until that happened, I was still a bit like, this could go either way.
At Hampshire, it is the first trophy for 6 years.
Getting that final wicket is cherry on the cake, with all my family, my kids and everyone watching up in the box too, so it's a proud moment. My kids are still talking about it today. Just one of the best days of my career so far. It was just an amazing feeling throughout.
Very, very proud moment for myself, and I think the club as well. And we had very good celebrations that night, and not more I can add. As I say, the rest is history. So. Very, very happy.
And at the end, you just sit back in the Lord's change room and think, that was pretty good there.